Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome to the beginning of a new game, Hand of Fate 2. I never actually got around to playing the first Hand of Fate, even though it looked quite interesting, so now that Hand of Fate 2's out, I figure we'll take the opportunity. As you can see, I've already played a little bit just to get through the tutorial to make sure I knew exactly what was going on, but we shall begin anew.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
Well, you certainly look like you've been living rough, sir. So, a female or male? I picked female the last time going through the tutorial. Yeah, let's be a lady.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side.
So we're learning our past?
The journey holds.
Okay. The Fool?
The Fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
My history as a fool? Who's the bigger fool, though? The fool or the fool who follows the fool? Not that that's terribly important, I suppose. You've stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. You finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing among themselves. Let's move closer to eavesdrop.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar.
Let's try that one.
Yay! You will soon understand the nuances.
If you say so. Creeping forward, you overhear their leader spouting orders. It's simple, he says. The idiots walk down the road. You push over the tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight, and we'll get rich. Why don't we just jump out and stab him? One retorts. Another hooded figure chimes in. Yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts, but drop a corpse on the royal road and the place will be filled with soldiers before you've even spent the coin. We don't need that trouble. Now, quiet. Here they come. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to market. The thieves fell the tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all your food. So we can leap to the farmers' defense, offer to help the farmers, warning them that it won't come for free, help the thieves with their extortion. Ooh, I leapt to the farmers' defense previously. Let's be middlingly evil, shall we? Let's ask for some money for our troubles. We have no gold, shrieked the terrified farmers, but half our crop is yours if you protect us. Sure. You draw your weapon with practiced skill. I don't know how much skill, considering it's me we're talking about here, but... Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. As we fall into the wormhole that leads to our fate. Oh, hello, brigands. Thugs. Violence for the sake of violence. and theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. Good to know. I don't think we have a heavy weapon. Alrighty. Well, that didn't work. Well, I'm not evading even though I'm pushing the button. Maybe... Oh, finishing move. Cool. Well. Why is that not working? Am I pushing the wrong button? No, I'm trying to block, but it's not letting me block. I was able to block previously when I played through the tutorial. Maybe not in its first fight. Maybe I'm just not hitting it quickly enough. Oh well. Fingers crossed that we get better as we go along. With the brigands dispatched, the farmers turn to you. I hope your price doesn't prove too high. If the next harvest comes short, we'll starve regardless. Well, heartless as it sounds, it's really not my problem, sirs. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Your satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. Their leader must still have it. You set to your feet, determined to find him. We'll get him. We'll get our amulet back. While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin, dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes.
I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise.
It lowers a sack from its shoulder.
Now, from within my sack, I can conjure whatever your heart desires.
The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack.
Well, I could, if there wasn't a bloomin' great big hole in it.
His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breach.
A new plan, then.
The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. Oh. Okay, then. See, I took the sword the last time. Kinda tempted to take the shield. Is this a two-handed weapon? Let's see. It's a heavy weapon. I think I'm going to go with the sword again. I kind of got used to it. And the riposte that it's able to do is really good, so... That is, if I can manage to actually block and do a riposte.
A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest.
The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. We can change our equipment in the inventory, which is over here. We don't need to do that now, as our sword is already equipped. And on we go. Finding forest folk.
This card has a token. Can you find it?
Maybe. Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child.
Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says they used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake.
Uh-huh. It's a rather frivolous thing to ask for, but, you are a kid, so no big deal. As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back,
Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake.
In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. Ooh. Here. Yay! You follow the song through the thicket and stream until you find an open glade bathed in sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of a forest.
It has been 12 winters since I had a visitor.
Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears.
You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours
Excellent.
now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
Good to know.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all. Or at least, started it all for you.
A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who stole your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn.
Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence,
The leader implores.
Who ever heard of a thief talk about fair shares?
Spits one.
You turn up and boss us around. We've barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I've stabbed someone. Days.
The leader notices you approach and waves you over.
As much as I'd love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here.
As he greets you, he whispers,
Keep me alive, and there'll be plenty of gold for your trouble.
"Aww." Well, I told him that gold could not replace the amulet earlier. Do we want to tell him that he will pay him blood for his thievery? No, I think I'm going to go with the gold replacing the amulet again. He holds up a finger.
First rule of negotiation. Never let them know what you want. Kill my associates, and I will gladly return your amulet.
Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide.
That coward. Give us your stuff or we'll stab you up, growls one of them.
You consider your options. Well, of course we're going to fight. We're not going to give them all our food and gold. Filthy brigands. You draw your weapon and prepare to deal with the miscreants. Perform a quick riposte by attacking immediately after defending an enemy attack. I will do my best. Hopefully I can actually manage to hit the buttons correctly in this battle, because it did not go so well the first time. Well, too early that time. Alright. There we go. Ah, yeah. Well. Got a little bit too greedy there. Alrighty, well, as you can tell, fighting is not my strong suit. With the battle resolved, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand.
Their name is Malaclips, Bard Extraordinaire.
His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surrender.
Wait, let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good.
Uh-huh. Sounds very likely.
No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look.
He pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hands.
All is forgiven, yes?
You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar.
Oh,
Malaclips says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel.
So, which one is yours?
And we get to choose. We've got lion, pharaoh or sphinx or something, a bull or an ox, and an eagle. Let's go with lion.
Yes, this is our father's amulet.
The lion amulet.
The lion amulet, that suits you. Very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely? We should work together.
And we have befriended Malaclips the Trickster. Don't know what that really does for us, but apparently he's tagging along with us now.
We should probably get to know one another, seeing as how we're going to be friends for life, Malaclips says. Tell me, where are you from?
You sure do assume a lot, don't you, Malaclips. Friends for life. Right. I guess we shall soon see about that.
Ah, what a lovely haircut.
Alright, so where are we from? Our appearance? Let's go with here. Then we can choose our hairstyle. Yeah, that's fine. So you don't want to change our amulet, we can do a color scheme. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, let's go with that. Good deal. That was a lot of to-do about nothing.
From the Reach, eh? You don't say. Good source from the Reach. Very trusting. Oh, by the way, I mean we, friend, owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Meyrbridge together to appease him. Some gold might help.
Damn it, Malaclips. What are you dragging me into now? Think maybe you're only my friend so that you can use me to keep your head on your shoulders. Malaclips eyes a pretty trader hiking up the road.
So, it'd be best if you get the gold and I meet you there.
Uh-huh. That sounds completely fair. Alright. Whatever.
Let us learn what sort you are. Strong? Clever? Wise? The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
I guess? We're certainly not good at fighting, that's for certain. You enter a competition of strength at a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. Does it have to be strength? In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats.
Ah, die
These
rolling.
dice are another small game embedded in our game.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess we're
Victory. You are learning.
pretty good at this after all. Complete chance. Roland is no match for your strength. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table, collects his meager winnings, then cartwheels out the door. And we got some gold. Who? You take your reward from the purser on the way out of the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. Good deal.
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
So we have a distressed damsel. The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help.
Please help, she cries. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you could do?
I mean, we can try. A 12 on 3 die? I mean, that seems doable. Yeah, completely doable, in fact.
Thank you,
The woman says as you help her from the carriage.
Please accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Ah, a health potion, we needed that. And more health potion. Nice. Now at least we have a better chance of not just dying in the next combat.
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Sure, I mean, carnivals are nice though, right? Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, you find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizard man. What's this about? A friendly stable hand explains.
In a bygone age, our town was beset by half-men, half-lizards. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted the beasts for little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread.
I'm guessing this is the protagonist from the first game. He smiles warmly at the festivities.
We honor the warrior like this. The statue is filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing it to bits with a club. You're welcome to join us, and you may keep whatever falls out.
Sounds good. Follow the parade. The parade ends in the town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you would like to take a turn. Sure, we will bash this piñata, but let's watch a local go first, see if we can pick up any tips. You allow a young girl to go ahead of you in the queue, an act of courtesy that grants you the opportunity to see how that works. The crowd cheers enthusiastically as the child smacks the lizardman's ankle with a club and gathers a few coins and a wrapped sweetbread that falls out. It's soon your turn. You accept the blindfold and take the club into your hands. Okay. That one. Yay! Huge success! You bring the club down with a thunderous crack that silences the crowd. As the statue splits open, they erupt into a boisterous roar. Coins and sweets flow freely from the huge cavity you created. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. Alrighty. So all of these are decent. That one. Buy food, sure. We needed gold probably more. I don't know how much gold that this Vignus fellow wants, but you scramble to gather the bounty that you unleashed. Would you like to gather more? Yes? Who would ever say no? You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. Ah, now we've got a failure thrown in. That one. More food. Yeah, we'll try again. See if we can follow these. As long as they don't go behind, I can, but the one I was looking at did go behind. Still, we picked a winner again. Yeah, we'll go one more time. Only one success this time.
Mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes themselves.
Really? Well, we chose correctly. I have a feeling that was not the normal thing that happens. In fact, it definitely didn't happen the first time I played through this. You leave the town celebrations with whatever you've gathered, which is a ton of food and gold. Yeah, we'll go there.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall into the waters beneath.
Well, mostly I'm worried about the gold we have to pay to this Vignus for Maleclipse's sake, but while crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. You could stand and fight the fiends or throw yourself to the mercy of the river. No, we'll fight, even though I'm horrible at it. We have to do it to get better, right? Four of Blight. Ooh, zombies. This was not what I fought here last time. Inflicted? The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. Last time I fought a group of soldiers on this bridge. Okay. Well. Oh. There we go, finish him. Yeah. Get absolutely wrecked. Yeah. Yeah, alright. We're a lot better this time. Well, don't know how long that's going to last, but very happy for the success in the short term anyway. Having spilled your enemy's blood, or whatever those things leak from their severed bodies, you search the bodies for anything useful. Armory, equipment? Oh, we got a new shield.
You can do better given time.
Alright, but I'm happy for the 6-point defense upgrade. And full health. That's even better.
Here we come to the end of the beginning, running errands for mages. This will become a theme, I dare say.
So Malaclips is a mage? I mean, it calls him the Trickster. You arrive at Meyerbridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. You find Malaclips perusing a selection of cheeses by the market.
Ah, if it isn't my good friend the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignes has arranged to meet at the graveyard.
Sure. You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for easy body disposal. Why not both? Vignes greets Malaclips with a sly grin.
Looks like you've turned up after all, and with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know.
Anarchist of greed. Vignes cracks his knuckles and giggles.
Well now, Malaclips, convince me. What's to stop me from cutting off your head today?
You reveal your gold as Malaclips scrounges in his pockets for some too. The heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignes's feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery.
That's our deal done,
Malaclips says, worry obvious in his voice.
No need for any further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal.
Vignes grins.
You should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place.
Well then, I guess we will pay in your own filthy blood, backstabbing brigand. Yeah, circus tricks are not going to get the job done, Vignes. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you here. And apparently, Malaclips is no use to us either. Let's get out of the way of that. Dodge. Ooh. Yeah, move it. Alright, that's one down, several to go. Oh, special move, sweet. One more out of the way. Didn't get it in time. Move. And now we're on fire. That bodes ill for us. Alright, just the anarchists left. Take it slow and steady. Yeah. Oh, he's got a health bar. I hadn't even noticed that yet. Good to know. Lets us have an idea of when we can press our luck just that little bit more. Oh, did we miss? I had never missed one of those before. Of course, this is as far as I've played, too. So everything from here on is sight unseen. Malaclips scratches his chin thoughtfully.
It seems you could do with some savvy to help you navigate these tricky matters of diplomacy. Like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two.
I mean, you were absolutely useless, so I don't know what more we could have done.
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
Oh, cool. Cardinal Blade? Bastion of Purification? Looks like a shield with a sword embedded in it. Market Thief? Tarts, Pies, and Exotic Lies? Fork in the Road? Arm Wrestling? We've already done arm wrestling once. Malaclips' problem. He has another problem? The Trickster, that's also him, isn't it? There's another coin? Oh, for finding the forest folk, okay. The Old Maiden.
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
Oh, okay. So we explore the map as we go. So next up is the Magician, which I think we will begin in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the playthrough so far. If you have, let me know in the comments, and by leaving a like below, it really does help tremendously, especially at the start of a new series. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.